All right, what's good, folks? Today's date, July 26, 2026. Hey, I gotta say, we're at a place where we could compare these games now, folks, and we could bring these battles to the forefront. And you have these dynamic studios working on pieces of art, bringing these games out to see who's the top dog and who's going to be what's going to be the main game. And even though the folks over at Wardogs said, "Hey, look, we're just happy if we get 2,000 concurrent players at Steam at any given time," I get that, but really, let's be truthful here. Who doesn't want to be king of the hill? Literally, who doesn't want to be the game that everyone goes to for the ultimate FPS shooter? And that's why I want to bring out. We're 2 weeks away here from a alpha test that Wardogs is supposed to bring to the table. Now, I'm making this video here, or this vlog of a sort, pretty much because of what Battlefield 6 has done lately. Battlefield 6 has renewed something inside of me and amongst the player base. The game is dang good right now, folks. It's not the ultimate game, but it's the dang good game. And if you're not playing Battlefield 6 right now, or if you haven't given it another try, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. I'm just going to tell you right now, they've done some really nice things there, and the game feels better. I'm actually shooting better in the game with the new shooting ballistic mechanics that they put in there a couple weeks ago. So the maps are amazing in Battlefield 6 right now. And I love this because I called it months ago, folks. I said over a year ago, I called it back in August 2025. I said, "Hey, look, Battlefield 6 is going to take down Call of Duty." I said it, it all happened, of course. I'm not tooting my horn here per se, but I want to just be truthful about the matter. Now we see Battlefield 6 at the top, and they're the top dogs right now. Okay. Arma has been quiet. Arma is in the cut. They still have 11,000 concurrent players playing their game, but they've been quiet lately, and they have a dynamic game on their hands, but they have a lot of decisions to make. And there's so much competition in the market right now that it's a great time for gamers to really take in and get on this, folks. I remember when it was just Battlefield, and then a game called Ground War came along in 2019. And I remember what it felt like for the first time. Battlefield was always the game that had the massive players running around playing. Okay. But then Ground War came out, and I remember the first feeling with Ground War of running with 32 versus 32. See, I wasn't a Battlefield player. I didn't play the old Battlefield like that. I was always Call of Duty-ish, right? So when I finally got a chance to run and I saw 32 people on my team, and we were all going to battle against another 32 people on the other side, and we're running on this big map in Ground War, which came from the game Modern Warfare 2019, but we're running and we're colliding with each other. Folks, that was a groundbreaking moment. Ground War brought a groundbreaking moment for me. And Battlefield was a good game, but it was nothing like we're seeing Battlefield 6 today. Battlefield 6 today pulls you in. It keeps the energy going. There's not a dull moment. It's a little archaic, but it keeps to the roots of the realism in a nice way. After all, we are playing a video game, so you have to understand some things, are just video game things. Some things are meant to be just a video game thing. We don't always have to be so real about every single thing because you're going to mess it up if you do that. Okay, we need to really understand that, folks. Some things are video game things. I'm not lying to you now. I know I'm talking quick because, one, I know I'm passionate about this. There's some passion going on here, folks. Okay, and I know a lot of you are passionate about it. And that's why I brought my channel back, because I said, you know what? I'm too passionate about this. Battlefield has done something great. They brought me back in the loop. When I jumped on Contaminated and then I played a game mode called Obliteration, I got back into it. So here's the thing. Wardogs, can you do it? Wardogs, can you bring me in? Wardogs, you've been working on something special. Your turn is nearly up. Your time has now come. Will you do it? Will you hit hard enough to be that contender against Battlefield 6? Oh, I love this, folks. And you see the date that I put on there? I put August 7th through 9th. What's happening August 7th through 9th? Wardogs is doing their alpha. So the reason why I put August 7th through 9th is because we will know on August 9th if Wardogs put up a good fight against Battlefield 6. We'll know on August 9th who the victor is. I mean, credit to both teams, both sides. They've created dynamic work, and it's not really a fair fight. It's not a fair fight. You got a AAA studio going on here with a lot of brilliant people who've been hired down to working, and then you have the Wardogs team over there doing what they do. So they're a bit of an underdog. Wardogs is an underdog in this one, I think, by far. But here's the thing. The underdogs could do it. Something special is something special, whether you're an underdog or not. If you have that something special, then you are then you have that, you're special. Okay. And Wardogs may have that something special. Arma at one point had that something special. Okay. And they didn't need a huge studio studio okay, at the time. So this is where we're at, folks. You got Delta Force that's in the mix. I haven't forgotten about Delta Force. They're a little too archaic, and they go a little bit too extreme, in my opinion, but they're over there. Okay, so there's some really good large scale battle games going on. I hear Modern Warfare 4 is supposed to bring back some type of large scale battle, maybe like a ground war type of a game. I don't know, folks. But it's a good reason to be excited right now with these gamings and to sit back and see, okay, let's see what happens. Wardogs needs a lot to go right. Wardogs, when I queue up on August 7th, expecting to play, is it all going to go smoothly? Will I have my code or whatever I need to get into your match, your game? Will your servers be acting okay? Will you be able to fend off any supposed virus or attacks that come your way because, so I don't know, because something, by the way, whenever a new game tries to do something special, there always seems to be some like viral attack that goes on their server side or something, or knocks people offline or doesn't allow people to go in. Like there seems to be some type of like, mischievous activity going on. And I really don't want that. We want fair play here. Let the game speak for itself. We don't need any sabotaging going on from either side on this matter. Everyone play fair. Everyone play fair. Okay? Everyone plays fair. Let your game speak for itself. So folks, you see I got a lot to say, and I know you do too. So what I'm going to do is on this, I'm going to leave the comments open. I'm going to leave the comments open. I'm going to read them. Now, listen, I'm not an expert in this. I'm just a passionate gamer who has something to say. I'm a vocal person. If I experience something, we should be able to speak of something. I'm coming out of America, and freedom means something to me. People have died for the freedom of speech and for you to be able to say whatever you like to say. That's the American way. That's the American way. You say what you like to say. Okay? And this is a passion that I have. This is a passion that you're passionate. If you've listened to this video, you're passionate about this too. You feel it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So folks, August 7th through August 9th, we're going to find out. Wardogs, get your gloves on. Battlefield 6 is ready. They've been hitting hard lately. I'm going to go back and run some more Battlefield 6 after this video. They've been hitting hard lately. Wardogs, good luck to you guys over there. Wish you well. Let's see how hard you're going to hit. All right. Everybody, top box. Leave a like on this video if you like the content. I'm going to keep this going. I'm going to keep it going, folks. I'm telling you, I'm going to keep it going. I've been doing this, folks. All right. Everybody take care. Have a great rest of your day. Until later. Gone.